Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Ooni of Ife's wife has been alleged to be in utmost disappointment as Ooni of Ife made a very serious statement that devastated them and broke their hearts into 1 million pieces, as we are hearing, as it is alleged, as it is rumored. They said the king has come out to say if they like, they should turn to monkey. If they like, they should turn to bat. If they like, they should turn to cat. If they like, oh, they should turn to tortoise or rat, whatever they want to turn to. It's up to them to turn to whatever they want to turn. But one thing that remains is that as long as he remains king of Ile-Ife land, he's bringing Queen Naomi back into the palace. That he will not remain king if he doesn't bring Queen Naomi back. And besides, he loves his wife no matter what. He promised to stand by that woman, and the woman has not done him anything wrong. He is bringing his wife back to the palace. He could care less who gets hurt and who does not get hurt, okay? As long as he knows that he's not directly hurting them in any way, they just want to put themselves in a position where it looks as though he has done something wrong to them. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Delarama. I bring you fresh and spicy just from the sauce is still on the rails. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you guys so much. Happy new week to you. God is going to bless you, and God will embarrass you with blessing this week. Like plenty blessing. Blessing will be slapping you from left, right, and center. May God bless you so much. I appreciate you. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead. Hit that subscribe button and do not forget to turn on the notification bell, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. It's not as smart, as it is rumored, as it is reported that the Ooni of Ife has made it very, very clear that if they like, they should turn to rat, monkey, bat, whatever it is, okay? That he is bringing Queen Naomi into the palace of the Ooni of Ife, because if he does not bring Queen Naomi, that he will not remain king, and besides, he loves his wife so much. Now, why is the king saying this? As it is alleged, they say that it's been a lot of basbos, restlessness, wahala, left, right, and center over this return of Queen Naomi. People are transforming into different things. Kabiyesi, sorry about that break. Like Kabiyesi does not even know what to do anymore because of, the things that this man has seen, that he has seen more than enough in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. People just changing. People just doing all sort of things, saying all sort of things, being all unhappy over, the way things are happening in the palace. And what are these things that are happening in the palace? Nothing actually is happening in the palace apart from the fact that, he is making arrangement to bring Olori Naomi back into the palace. Apart from the fact that he cannot help himself. He loves Olori Naomi so much. He wants to be with this woman no matter what happens. Yes, so that is the problem, and that is the one thing that they cannot stand, and that is the one thing that is plaguing them more than anything in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, and that is the one thing they are ready to fight and fight and fight against over and over again. The Loris are not sleeping. They are fighting tooth and nail to ensure that Naomi does not return back into the palace. We have seen so many different cases, but the thing is that Naomi's return to the palace has some kind of a spiritual undertone that these women do not realize. That they said that Naomi and the Ooni of Ife are, linked up for this journey, this royal journey, and Naomi is a part of this royal journey. You know that the Yoruba people are, very traditional people. Now, the reason why Yoruba people are so respected across the globe, and the Bini people also, is because of how much they have been able to uphold their tradition, their belief system, their culture. Okay, a Yoruba woman gives birth to a child today. They can vividly tell you where that child is coming from, and what lineage that child came from before, like where the child had been before coming to you. They know all of these things. And so when it comes to traditional things with the Yoruba people, They think that they are very clear about their journey, where they come from and where they are going. Okay. And so they said that Queen Naomi was meant for this journey, that this is her destiny. Her destiny is to be part of royalty. Her destiny is to be with the Ooni of Ife. Her destiny is to run this journey with the Ooni of Ife. Now, they said that a month before, um, a month after Oni married Queen Naomi, that if Oni had not taken Queen Naomi at that time, that the man would have been dethroned. And the gods had to send that boy Tadenikawo for this purpose, and through that woman Olori Naomi. And that was why Oni knew Tadenikawo and knew that there was a child, Tadenikawo, that was going to come through the preacher. And they knew all of those. And so this lady, Olori Naomi, is part of that journey. She is destined for royalty. Yes, they said that's her destiny. Oni needs to bring the child, Tadenikawo, back to the palace. Oni needs to bring Queen Naomi back to the palace. And that is why you see a lot of people are saying, what's the big deal? Why must Naomi come back and all of that? These are people who don't understand the journey. But those who understand the journey, especially the Yoruba people, and especially the royalty, they do know where this is coming from and why Queen Naomi is needed to be part of this journey. And that is why Queen Naomi must return back to the palace. So with all the battles that is happening in the palace, the fight and everything, they say the Ooni of Ife is saying if they like, they should turn to cat. If they like, they should turn to whatever they want to turn to. What he knows is that his wife and son are returning back into the palace. It doesn't matter what anybody does. He knows he has not done anything wrong directly to these women. If anything, he has skyrocketed them to where, they probably wouldn't have been. Now, let's go back to when all of this started. How many of you knew Miriam? How many of us knew people like Temitope? Who would have known Temitope and Miriam? Ronke was a little known because of African Fashion Week and all of that. Toby because of her pageantry. Just few people knew Toby. But right now, see the level they are known. They are making rounds on social media on daily basis. I do know that a lot of people might think that, okay, people are calling their name, shouting their name and all of that. But the truth remains that they are relevant on social media. And what does that bring to the table? What it brings is that they are able to showcase their goods and services on social media and sell without struggle. And that's value. So when bloggers are dragging you left and right, it's value, okay? What they are saying might not necessarily mean anything, but it's value they are adding to you. And that's why you see a lot of people will not go back and begin to drag the bloggers. And so as we are hearing now, they say, they cried so much as Kabiesi said this, that why would they like they should turn to rats, anything they want to turn to, let them transform to whatever they want to transform themselves into. What he knows is that Olori Naomi is making this journey with him. Olori Naomi is going to return back to the palace because that is exactly what he is supposed to do. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Do not forget, these are all alleged information. These are all rumored information. These are all reported information. I do not live in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, neither am I related to them. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.